What's going on, YouTubers? So, if you saw my video from earlier today, I did a sort of a toy hunt video. It was really just a video. Well, I wanted to make it a toy hunt video, but I ended up, mostly waiting to see if Target had the Cobra Island Vipers in, and I thought I lucked out. So I talked to like the manager of the store and like 4 other employees, and it turns out that they did have 2 cases in, well, supposed to be in, but it turns out that it was the late night truck is when those were coming in, so they'll be put out the following morning, which will be tomorrow morning. So basically I waited 4 hours in the store waiting to see if they're going to put out these Vipers, just to find out that it was a late evening truck to be put out the following day. So that was pretty rough to find that out at the very last second after I waited all that time and effort. So what I'm going to do, and I'm sure a lot of other people have done this, I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to drive down to Target, that same Target, and I'm going to wait at the building at 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 hours before they open, just to make sure that I can at least get one of these damn figures. And as sad as that is just the nature of the beast, because I know I at least just want one. I at least just want one. And I also found out that it seems like the Firefly figures have been discontinued from Target. Because I had the guy scan that barcode as well, and it actually said on his scanner that it was discontinued, and they weren't getting any more shipped to the stores. I'm not sure how true that is. I mean, that is what his scanner said on there, so I'm not sure if that is true. I'm not sure if that's due to the durability issue of the figure, because I read that the figure had problems with the waist coming apart, and there was some factory mess ups for it, so I'm not sure if it was due to that, but it said it was discontinued. So anyways, the Viper's one we all really want anyways. I mean, that Firefly, I mean, it looked cool, but we all want the Viper. So even though I did a really quick toy hunt there, before I posted that video earlier, I did an original video that was interrupted by a Target employee. So as I was going through, glancing at everything, he kind of came and asked me, what I was doing, and a bunch of stuff like that. And I was doing this while I'm like waiting to see if these Vipers are going to come out. Big reveal tomorrow. So basically, after they asked me not to record, which it's my God-given right to record, they just are weird. So anyways, I kind of didn't do all that good of a toy hunt video earlier, because I was kind of like trying to hurry up and do it, because I'm rebellious in ways. So, but I mean, as you can see, there wasn't much of anything. So that's why I really didn't really go through everything, because I already kind of got a quick look at stuff, and there wasn't that much. So I wasn't going to say like, oh, I found this, oh, I found that, and there just wasn't anything. So, but anyways, that's my news. waited 4 hours in the store waiting for this case of vipers, and it was the later truck to be put out tomorrow morning, which I'll be up very early to see if I can even just get one figure. So if I come out with a Cobra Viper review video, then you'll know that I succeeded in getting at least one figure. And if I do get this figure, I will let you know what goes on during those events and see if I get any fist fights or anything over it. So, not that I'd be starting it, but some people seem to be a little more passionate than other people. So, however, I did find a couple things at Target, so I'll go ahead and share them to you. Now, for all the Halo collectors out there, Halo Infinite by Jazzwares, I found the 2-pack with Master Chief and the Chief Brute with the gravity hammer. I thought that was cool because it seems like I have all of these figures except the 2-pack that comes with the Grunt. I've seen him a couple times, but I was mainly looking for this one, so I found that, which, you know, was awesome. So it wasn't a big waste of time. Found a couple things. I found McFarlane's Deathstroke figure from Arkham Origins. I've actually been looking for him for a very long time, and I succeeded in actually finding him. And it was funny because after I snatched him up real quick, I put him in my cart. Like, one other guy came in and he just bought like the last 2 of them because there was 3. So I guess he really liked Deathstroke too. But so I finally found Deathstroke, which I'm more than happy I will be doing a review on him. I know a lot of other people have, but you know, I just do it for the sake of, you know, diversity. You know, and I mean, not every review is the same. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, but so yeah, found him. And it was funny because they really didn't have any of the new wave of McFarlane. They didn't have Batman Beyond. They didn't have. I was waiting for the whole cart of the metal motorcycle to come out, and there was none of that stuff. There was not one Marvel Legends figure. It turns out, not one. All they had 3 Deathstrokes. They had a bunch of the Arkham Knight Batmans. I had like 7 of those, and then they had like 10 of that Rebirth Joker, which I really don't like. I will never buy it. But that was it. So that's all for DC McFarlane. And you know, I collect some Spin Master stuff. They had like the 3 3/4 inch Riddler, which, you know, I picked that up a while ago. I just didn't bother to really do a review on it because I'm really waiting for Mr. Freeze. I don't even know if he's out. I mean, I see one guy selling them on eBay for like stupid money, but I actually don't know if he's out or not. I mean, so I haven't ran into him yet, but if I do run into him, I will do a review because I'm a big fan of Mr. Freeze. Anyways, the other thing I did find in the NECA section, because wow, I'll tell you what, I was going to run over and toy hunt the NECA section in my video from earlier, but I literally couldn't. Like, they had like 2 huge pallets blocking the entire aisle at the far wall where the NECA section is. I could barely even fit through. It was like me and one other dude trying to like fit through and look, and these pallets were heavy, man. I mean, they were there all day. The entire 4 hours I spent standing around looking like an idiot. Those pallets did not move. But however, I did go in there and I snuck a Creepshow retro cloth figure by NECA. And my heart dropped, man. I love Creepshow, and I finally found one. Honestly, I always go over there because there's two other ones I'm really looking for, which I'll get to in a second. But I found him, and he's fucking awesome. Excuse my language, but he's awesome. So I will be doing a review on the creeper here. So I love that box. So anyways, those are the 3 things I found at Target today while I was spending 4 hours literally waiting on nothing. But you know, there's only a limited. There's only a few things I'm really looking for now. You know, I'm looking. Well, like NECA's coming out with, or it has came out with the 8-inch retro cloth Victor Crowley from Hatchet, which I'm going in trying to look for that. You know, I saw the 2 New Terrors one, which I don't care for those. I mean, what even are those things? It's a waste of plastic. Anyways, they had a bunch of those. They had an Ace Ventura. They had one They Live Rowdy Piper figure. I'm really not that impressed with that one. I mean, I wasn't a huge. I mean, as a horror fan, I wasn't a huge fan of the movie. I just wasn't. It just wasn't. It didn't knock it for me. So I didn't even bother picking it up. And then I'm looking for what should be released is the new Friday the 13th Part 7 Jason, which is Kane Hodder's very first appearance as Jason. So I'm looking for that one. That was supposed to be released last December, I thought, but it looks like it was pushed back to this February this month. So I still haven't seen it. I've been to 3 Targets this morning looking for it, and there was nothing. In fact, the NECA sections were really pathetic. I mean, there was like nothing. Also, I'm looking for the Walmart exclusives for the 7-inch Predators by Leonard, the 7-inch Aliens, and the Giant Predator, which, wow, those things are gone. Those things are gone, man. I mean, because usually, you can always go into a Walmart and find a bunch of Leonard crap of, the little aliens, and they did like the little 4-inch, 5-inch aliens, which now those are totally gone. Like Leonard has this thing, well, they'll run something for a year, and then they'll be gone, never seen, never done again. So anyways, I'm looking for those new Predators. Anyways, I have a feeling that's going to be pretty hard to find, and people are already selling them on eBay and stuff like that. And as much as I want the stuff, I mean, it seems like every time I buy something for more on eBay, the next day I end up finding it in the store. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I have that problem where once I get impatient and buy it off of eBay for like $10 to $20 more than what I'd pay for at the store, the next day it goes to the store, it's there. And I just want to punch myself in the face. Like, it's terrible. Like, I don't know if it's just like my horrible luck or what, but anyways, yeah, so there's not very much I'm really looking for. If I somehow don't get this Cobra Viper that I've put a lot of effort into just trying to obtain one, I'm just gonna give up, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a piece of plastic. It actually hurts me to say that, because I love this shit so much. Ever since I was growing up as a kid, like, G.I. Joe. And it is just utterly insane how hard it is to even get a certain G.I. Joe figure. And if I don't somehow get it tomorrow morning, I'm just going to give up. I mean, there's nothing more I can do. Unless it somehow magically is on a peg someday, and no dude has seen it for whatever reason, and it's just there waiting for me. But as far as going 5 o'clock in the morning and waiting 3 hours to open and running all the way to the back of the room, hurrying up and trying to find somebody to ask them, hey, I'm looking for this, and this. I know it's in the back right there. Can you hear me? Go find it. You know, hopefully I can get one. And then you got to try to get there before all the other guys, even though you're the first one, or try to go up there, run up there before you and say they're the first one. Because people are schemers, man. They'll do anything because they're selfish. They'll do anything to get them all. And we've been seeing that. That's why people have gotten over fist fights over this thing, you know, and it's crazy. So I'll do a video tomorrow, let you know what happens. I'll do a video either way. I mean, I don't know. If I don't do a video, that means obviously I didn't get it. But if I don't get it, I'm not going out of my way looking for this Cobra Viper anymore. And I'm not gonna spend $120 on eBay buying it. I'm not gonna concede to it. I won't do it, and I don't recommend or urge any of you guys to do it either. I mean, we gotta teach these people a lesson, because the guys who are selling it for that much are the one person who's going in there and buying the entire case out and not letting anybody have any. So don't do it. Don't let them win. That's all I can really say. And Hasbro apparently came out with a statement that we shouldn't worry because they're coming out with a general release. We don't know when that's going to happen. That could be 2 years from now. We don't know. And we don't even know if it's going to be as cool as this one. So, anyways, I'm not going to go on a rant anymore. But, I thank you guys for tuning into my videos, and and I want to give you the latest updates of what's going on. I don't do this full time. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I just kind of do this because I do a lot of other guys do, but I don't go on and dedicate my entire life to doing reviews and, toy hunting full time. I guess maybe that's my problem, but that shit drives me nuts. Toy hunting. It really does, and I've done it for a long time. The thing is, I've never really had to do it up until the last 5 years, ever since Toys R Us went out. So that's just the nature of the beast, I guess. So I'll tune in with you guys tomorrow. If you see the Cobra Viper pop up there, tune into my story, and I'll let you know how I obtained it and what I had to go through to obtain it. And if I didn't, then I didn't, and I'm going to give up going out of my way trying to find this thing. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you for tuning in. So have a good night.